Patreon members, your chariot awaits.
I'm gonna need y'all to go on over there to the drag swag. I done got a bunch of new stuff over there for you. Done downloaded some shirts. I think you're gonna really like what you see over there. Pick you up one or two. Shit, your friends, they gonna be like, damn boy, where you get that shirt from? You tell them the drag swag. That's where I got it from. If they don't know where it is, send them the link. Shit.
Welcome back to the channel. We are working on the SN today, and I want to give you guys an update. If you haven't been following me on all my live streams, you probably don't know what's going on here. We now have the head off of the SN because we had a bad helical install. I'll take you guys over here so that you can see. This is kind of one of those full disclosure type deals where I want you guys to know everything that's going on with this car. As you can see, there is a helical right inside of there. So we repaired that. There's some metal that has been, I guess, burnt off. I'm not sure what happened in this cylinder, but as you can see, there was some damage at one point, but all the valves seal up now. So I guess they got all that fixed. I personally think it's going to be just fine. Everything seals up. I just want to be straight up and upfront honest with you guys on what is going on with this. But we did put the helical in. We used high temp thread locker, and everything threads in by hand just to show you how well this spark plug comes out and in. You can watch this thing just thread right in all the way down. No issues there. So we have link bar lifters right here. Matter of fact, I need to pull one out. I'm curious as to what they are exactly. So these are a link bar setup, and they're dripping everywhere, of course. I should have known better than that. Hydraulic setup. This car, whenever I checked the lash, it was at 0 lash. And you guys know you can't really do that with a hydraulic cam setup. You're going to have a lot of engine noise and tapping and everything else going on in here. So we're going to set these to about a half a turn preload. Got some really nice fly cuts in here on the pistons. Get you guys down here so that you can see it. Look at that. Now you can run whatever kind of camshaft you want in here. All the pistons look good. Cylinders look pretty good. I think we are good to go on this. Push rod length looks fine. I checked the wear pattern and didn't see anything glaring. I don't know. You can't really see it now, but when we first pulled them off, you could kind of see beehive springs. So I think this is going to be a nice little setup here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started putting this thing back together, and I'll more than likely just get up with you once we fire it off because we got to talk about the amp EFI over here. Check this out, y'all. Amp EFI hooked you guys up with a sponsor part. This is the MS3 Pro, so the Mega Squirt 3 Pro. You're going to love this. We're going to get it in the car, and Amp EFI is going to tune it. We need to have a serious conversation once again about valve train and adjustment. When you're coming over, like Berger said earlier, especially from pedestal mount rockers, you really need to make sure that you have your rockers in the correct orientation. There's a rounded side of your trunnion, and then there's a flat side, meaning the roller that's inside of here. There's a flat side and there's a curved side. That curved side goes down. Here, I'll just pull one off to show you. If you look here, you can see a shiny spot on the top. This is going to be the top of your rocker. See how that's rounded? See how it moves? Okay. That needs to be on the bottom. And the reason being, these fit down into that groove there. You can't really see it, but they fit down in there. If you do it like this, they're not designed to do this, and you're going to cup these, possibly break your rocker, and it's going to chatter like hell and probably mess all kinds of stuff up. These, there was about 8 of them that were completely flipped wrong. So somebody just dropped these things on all willy-nilly, and that happens if you don't know. But this is how they're supposed to go on here. You need to make sure that you guys understand how to properly adjust rockers, because these rockers were set at 0 lash. And what that means is, back in the day, a lot of times when people would start a car, especially old carbureted car where you could pull the valve covers off and had room and could run it, they would start up the car and they would all chatter, and you would tighten down until this one stopped chattering, tighten down until that one stopped, and so on and so forth. And a lot of times all you were really doing was going 0 lash. That's not the correct way to do this. I did it whenever I was younger, didn't know any better, but nowadays that's not the way you do it. So here's what we're going to do. Base circle of the camshaft means that you're not on the lobe, on the lift. The valve is not trying to open. Everything is flat here. We want to make our adjustments while it's flat. If this thing's trying to push down any at all, then that is not the correct spot to be adjusting it. So Berger's going to go in, bump the key, and I'm going to show you exactly how we test this. It's super easy, y'all. All right, now watch this. If it doesn't move when he bumps it over, we're good. We can adjust it. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Right there. All right, so it didn't move, right? At this point, here's what we're going to do. All right, you can switch it off. We're going to tighten this up. Watch. Until it goes to 0 lash. As soon as it stops with your fingers, that's 0 lash. All right? We're going to go half turn. Just like that. Put a little preload on it. And guys, that's it. You're done. So what you want to do then is go in, set this inner set screw down, and then give it a nice little bump. As you can see, this one is rounded at the top, which is wrong. That one's rounded at the top, wrong. Right. See the flat spot in the center? Wrong. Right. Right. Also, these were so tight that they backed out the studs on 2 of them. Now let me show you what happens whenever you install these things wrong. This is what happens to your poly lock. Look at that. Then it's got to be ground down or really replaced, but we're going to grind it and it'll be fine. It starts to really warp these things up. That's what happens. So anyway, we're going to go ahead, fix all this, put them back right, go a half turn, and we'll be good to go. Y'all check it out. It's up and running very, very good, even without a custom tune yet, even without the Mega Squirt. Oh man, sounds good. We're out here working hard, y'all. Trying to get this thing finished up. Look at that. There we go. You can have your choice of tail lights too, by the way, whichever one you want.
As you all know, we have been hard at work on the SN95, and we're probably about 90% there, about 85% there, honestly, with the car. So as you can see in the video, we got the head done. I think that's going to work out perfectly. Last night we got your tail lights in it, and the car's running pretty good without a tune, but there was a mix-up with amp EFI and the wrong computer was sent out. I didn't even notice it, didn't pay attention to it. So the one that we got is actually for like a Mazda Miata, I think. So they're going to be sending out a new computer, and we'll get this thing in there and get it tuned. The only thing left for this car, caster camber plates and getting it tuned. So also yesterday, we went ahead, dropped the transmission and put a new throwout bearing in it, and put you a nice aluminum quadrant under the dash, and also an adjustable firewall quadrant on the car as well. So this thing's come a long way in a short period of time. It needs to be cleaned up for sure, but as of right now, it looks pretty good. Also, what I think I'm going to do is go to Ken's Pro Colors today and probably get you guys, like, take the gas cap door with me and get you guys a can of actual color that matches the car and clear coat and all that. And I'm probably going to give it away with the car because I want to see if you guys can do this as well. Whoever wins the car, I'll talk to the owner, and if they want me to respray this stuff real quick, I'll probably knock it out for them. But if you're interested and you're willing to post your results on Facebook, that's what I would like to see. I think that'd be super cool. Anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and back this car out, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. Does this thing not sound amazing and look absolutely effing sinister? Oh my God, this car is nasty. Look at that. Guys, I'm gonna hate to get rid of this one. It didn't tickle my fancy until I heard it run like this. This is all from just pulling the chip out of the computer that was in it. Look at that. Look at the wing. Look at the hood. Let's get you a front shot up here. Now, the car's still filthy, so we'll get it all cleaned up here. But look at that, guys. Listen how freaking good it runs. Listen. It's got an exhaust leak down there. I got to figure that out, but listen. I'm telling you, I think this is going to make a really good car for somebody. Oh, and for anybody wondering, y'all don't be tripping on my setup here. I like it. I like it. So the stripe is almost completely gone. Remember when I pulled this stripe off here and left the yellow haze? A lot of times that's just from the glue and the film, and it takes a little while for that to kind of fade out, but that's pretty much completely gone. I don't really know what else to say, y'all. Got the Cobra emblems on down here. You know, there's only one way these things will go to cover up the factory GT holes, but you guys are going to have a chance to win this car. What you're going to do is go over to Patreon/Brutal. There'll be a link down in the description of all these videos. You can go there and click and enter to win. Once again, let me just run through this with you. There's a $20 tier, $40 tier, $100 tier, $200, $500, whatever. You'll see the different tiers. I forgot what I added. Now, let me explain why I added the tiers the way that I did. The $20 tier is more like your general monthly, help the channel out, I like what you're doing kind of thing. When you go to enter to win the car, so like if you want to enter to win this, you're more than welcome to bump it up, which I recommend anyway, because $20 is only going to give you one entry. Typically, the way we would do our waffles in the past would be a $100 entry. So I always like to disclose this. Don't go over right now and enter at $500 to win this car, because I'm not sure exactly how much longer it'll be. It's honestly ahead of schedule, I will tell you that. But we still have to tune it. We still got to put caster camber plates on it, change the oil, and just clean it up real good. So honestly, that's only a day's worth of work, but we got to get the computer in. So I would say realistically probably a couple of weeks. And what I'll do is make sure that I let you guys know ahead of time before we do it. That's about all there is to it, y'all. I will post everything up on Facebook whenever it's time for the giveaway of the car. So you will know ahead of time. Links and everything will be down there. Look at that. That's beautiful. It really is, man. That is a damn nice, clean setup. Patreon members, your chariot awaits. And one of you guys is going to win this car here real soon. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.